Erudia, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing, high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seekers, your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
All right, we are live-ish. I'm rubbing my eyes. I have allergies. Today is a great day to be a dork and a nerd in Mid-South. Oh my God. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. It's great to see everyone again. It's great to have the cast back. We have a full set this time around. No more pretending like people are occupied with their characters doing other things. And then we have the glorious chat, our viewers. Everyone is back and ready to roll and see what comes next on this episode of the Shattered Sigil. And I really almost couldn't remember the name of the stupid the stupid game we're playing, even though I'm looking right at it.
Up with that name.
I don't know if I did or not. Anyway, how is everyone doing? I am trying to calm down because I am drinking tea. I was busy arguing with some millennials on the internet today, and I don't know why, but for those millennials out there, your generation makes me want to choke the shit out of you in Minecraft. Being wrong is okay. I know your parents never told you that. Anyway, speaking of millennials, Rhythm, how are you doing?
Wow.
He's one of the good ones.
I feel threatened and also recognized. So it's an awkward position to be in. I'm doing great. I am really excited once again to get back into Eberron. Welcoming Axiom back to this new group as we delve into the horrors that is poor people neighborhood. So let's get into it, shall we?
Oh, it's terrible.
We're hanging out with the poors, I guess. Good grief.
We are. That's outstanding. Sandragon, how are you doing?
Doing great. Happy to be back here. Not seeing Scott's got the Erudia cast opening, slamming someone.
What?
Erudia does that. He'll say something kind of mean, and then like, oh, and speaking of this, like you with Rhythm.
No, I didn't slam Rhythm. I like him. He's one of the good ones.
No,
He's not pedantic.
Right. Yes.
Yes. Millennials have a habit of being pedantic about everything in their lives, and I don't understand it.
I'm not going to argue that one, but but I'm on the other side of the spectrum. I'm on the geriatric side of it, and so I'm just like, we leveled up. I'm trying to look at my character and make sure I don't forget stuff like the previous session where I could have probably avoided a major hit. Had I looked.
You definitely could have avoided the ass whooping.
Yeah, and then had the embarrassment of having to call in some help potentially. Theoretically, I mean, maybe I needed some help from someone else. I don't know. Anyway, doing well. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Mega. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back. Ready to see what trouble my team's gotten themselves into while I was off hanging out with a spiritual hottie.
Not much.
Yeah, we'll get to that after we talk to Frost.
It's mostly just drinking. My interactions with millennials and Gen X on X and other platforms recently has been them expounding upon all their points and all their things and their thoughts and everything that they think, and me doing the Gen X, okay.
Yeah.
And pissing them off because all I do is just say, okay. They're like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, okay.
I really appreciate how you get into this.
I really got in the nuance of your argument.
For you, Frost.
Oh, okay. And then I just go do something else.
Exactly.
Oops.
Like, sure, Jan. Oh my God. All right.
So I just made the cut.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's not all. It's not all. It's not all. I'm Gen X, so we have a tendency to we want to shotgun you all in the face in Minecraft when we talk about things. Oh, okay. Speaking of millennials, let's transition over to the battle map. Is that too on the nose? Sorry. Oh, and let's see. We got some stuff to talk about. First off, I was given a point of fear from Leo because Leo understands the nature of terror campaigns and how life comes at you fast. And then the rest of the crew, you guys get an extra point of hope because John feels sorry for you. And here's his first piece. It was if you were here last week and you got to see the harrowing rooftop nosedives through hundreds of feet of Sharn. And then, yeah, poor Ash. You were like one more attack away.
Yeah,
and that
almost at the death rolls.
It may have been real bad. Oh, man. And John had a second piece because if you notice, that Warforged is not your Warforged. Your Warforged was busy interacting with the clergy.
One time, Axiom's happy to be Catholic. That's all I'll say.
Oh my God, that's so good.
I like that it's our Warforged. Like we still own him.
Hey, he doesn't have travel papers. He has a rental.
Is he a rental or a lease?
You're terrible people.
Mileage.
You're terrible people. All right.
We do have
clear that
instead of ident papers. We can just have him walk around with.
You can forge them.
Assassin me. I'm going to turn T1000 on y'all.
That's fine. They're just living up to Warforged stereotypes. So
they're stereotypes for a reason.
you do you. Oh my. All right. Let's do that. I'll kill the thing. Last we left, the team, well, three of you, were meeting with Lady Aledrin de Cannith. Out of Aundair, and you, Axiom, were in the temple, one of your small temples, a small church, if you will, of the Silver Flame, and an envoy had arrived at the temple and presented to you a signet ring that had House Cannith as a sigil on it, and asked you to please come with him to, do you guys remember where you were, what the name of the bar was?
Oh, I have that.
Oh, no one does. It's the Broken Anvil. Not the Rumple Princess. That's your ghetto spot.
If it's not the Rumple Princess, I can't remember it.
Right, it's the Broken Anvil. Yes, and he had other pieces of evidence that, like, hey, your boys are, with the lady that I serve, and then they want to speak with you. And I guess theoretically, your Kalistar could have easily have also facilitated this, but it was easier for her to say it in French to go fetch you.
We shall go post haste.
Yeah, assuming that you're not going to delay this game for an hour and a half, wanting to personal role play because you're not that kind of person. You gentlemen are seated in there. There's a quick delay, and her manservant shows back up with Axiom in tow, reeking of alcohol and desperation. I didn't draw the word. I didn't draw the art. All right, so that's where we last left off. You're still there. You still have her. She has that map that she told you about, and it's over to you all.
So how soon are we supposed to go do this?
As soon as possible would be greatly appreciated. If there's any delay, I have concerns. I was informed that there was a Warforged assassin, it made an attempt on someone's life, and it was slain in the process. that cannot be a good sign.
Yes, our friend Kasimir here did say something about a final message or something that was dispatched by this thing before it was crushed by its own incompetence.
No. Pardon. A final message. Is this true? And she looks at you, Kaz. There was a final message? You have verified this.
Well, I can't verify it other than knowing that exactly what it was. I saw it flying away. I couldn't go get it. But yes.
And you are already behind in your journey.
Some could call it a final solution, but we won't go there.
No. That was silly. That was silly.
Well, madam, perhaps we just get on with the situation here, unless you have anything else that you would like to add before we depart.
No, you may have the map. You have the journal. Use them wisely. Good luck. Navigating the sewers can be a bit rough, but between all of the information that Brunel and the map contains, you are well on your way.
And how is it that we may contact you again after we have completed this assignment?
Oh, I am more than certain that I will find you.
But what?
How is it that, how do they say? Je ne comprends pas. Do not contact Civis. We will contact them for you.
I look forward to being amongst your contacts.
Mais oui, très bon. Bonsoir. And she just waves a dismissive hand.
I'll go through the kind of perfunctory action of like kissing her hand before we depart.
Oh, okay.
Very Aundaran nobility. Yep.
Yeah. She allows it with that light-wristed grace of, there is a difference between the two of us.
Sure.
Is that body language?
Yeah. I'll make sure to linger a little bit on the eye contact before
there
we
you
depart.
Go. Don't make it weird.
No, not making it weird. I'm making it less than subtle.
I got you. So, gents, again, it's over to you. What are we doing?
Filling in Axiom.
All right. I walk in.
If Mega didn't watch the video last week, that's his problem. Go ahead.
I watched some of it, not all of it. I didn't finish it. I got about halfway through. I'm busy.
Of course.
I heard I was needed.
You are always needed by at least those around you. It's good to see you again, Axiom. Welcome back from whatever it was you were escorting off to.
I needed to renew my faith in the flame a little after our adventures.
Is there trouble on the home front?
No. Humans just give me doubt on some things. Elves too, and orcs,
Religion
and dwarves.
Yeah.
Well, the dwarves I like the best.
They are our favorite amongst many peoples. Well, we are to help out this lovely lady with a bit of excursion into the depths of this city. Oh, would you care to join us once more?
Yes, just do not let the pores take my shiny flesh.
Well, we are going down deep below this into the sewers again.
Perhaps we can rub you with some sort of oil or coal or something to make you look
He'll
more
be covered
presentable
with
for the
enough
area.
foul substances that I don't think anyone's going to want to touch him.
Very well.
That is true. You're not just going in the sewers. You are heading many levels, many stories down into the depths of Sharn.
We have to go through the bad part to get to the cool part, though.
Once again, I am thrilled I do not have the perception of smell.
Well, the good news is the map is pretty clear, and it undercuts a lot of nonsense that you would really have to worry about.
Well, and your sense of smell, that's what allows you to stand so close to rail Vane, I understand.
Oh.
It is only the stench of success and heroics.
I think it's that overpriced perfume you call some kind of a cologne.
It's not perfume. It is locally sourced. Blah, 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 blah.
It is eau de chanson.
Artisanal such and such.
If it works with the ladies, I may need some. I'll
Oh,
help you buy them drinks.
It does help with the ladies. That I can guarantee. I will get you a bottle. You may not need as much. Some people just don't have culture. But let us proceed to this situation. Does anybody need to grab anything that they are willing to have lost before we depart?
I have what I need.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go.
You guys are
I'm
ready to
always
go?
ready.
Are you ready?
Look over it.
I was created ready.
Is Vane still injured, or is he looking okay? Just look at
I'm
him.
fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I healed up well
Okay.
during our
And
rest.
Ash is not bleeding from holes.
No, my armor still
Okay.
needs some repair, but I mean, I'm fine.
What's up?
I would perhaps, depending on the price anyway, perhaps want to pick up maybe another health potion or a focus potion. Or a
Sure,
stamina
yeah.
potion.
Yeah. I remember I told you she gave you guys a handful of coins and she gave you guys 10 coins, which you can differentiate down on your sheet. So another health potion will it'll be 2 coin.
2 coin. I will
2
grab
coin.
another health potion as we depart.
All right, I'll buy one too then if it's 2 coins.
Oh my god, everyone's buying potions now.
Well, he's got a
It's
copy.
a shopping. It's a shopping stream.
This is not a shopping stream.
Would they have a
Oh
stamina
my
potion as
God.
well? I just got it.
Yeah.
Do they have
Yeah,
it?
they would.
Okay.
Yes, they would have a stamina potion as well.
All right, I'm gonna grab one of those because they're important for what I do.
Don't you do this to me?
I am not doing nothing. I'm preparing. I'm being a damn Boy Scout for a moment.
No, it's fine.
Done.
It's fine. It's fine. You take your time. Take your time.
I'm done.
I lean to Cass. They waste their money. They do know I can heal, right?
I mean, that's on them.
Well, when you're around, you can heal.
It's possible that they're only for when you're whatever. What were you doing?
When you're
Rededicating yourself?
I was in prayer. And very of none showed up, and I got distracted. I apologize.
Wasn't an attractive nun.
For a non-knoll, she was quite lovely.
The real, he's got, Axiom goggles on. I want to see what she really looked like. Ooh.
Oof.
She was angular in form. Symmetrical backside.
Her geometry was on point.
You're killing me.
Her
All right.
perfect geometry.
All right. You're killing me. God, this is what I'm talking about. Millennials. All you want to do is shop and eat and shop at your fancy Starbucks. Oh my
Do
God.
they have a
Okay.
pink berry around here
Oh
somewhere?
my God.
Yeah,
They have a
10x
chunks.
to the rescue.
Yeah, right.
I was like, it's Pinkberry, right? That's the or wait, that's not a coffee place.
They have
I
an
don't
Orange
know.
and
It's-
Julie. They have an Orange and
Go.
Julius. In
There you
Lower
go.
Sharn. Yeah, so that's a throwback for us.
In Lower Sharn? Oh God.
Yeah, Lower
What are
Sharn. Yeah,
What are
the
their
mall.
oranges made out of?
The B. Dalton, I need some scrolls.
It didn't say it has oranges in it. It's orange colored.
Yes, thank you.
Blood
Thank you
orange.
very much. Outstanding. So, gentlemen, following the map, it doesn't take a lot between. Really, it's incumbent more upon Ash, you know the lower levels of Sharn fairly well. And even then, there is kind of a couple of navigational points that you're not 100% sure on. As indicated, and as you're looking at that map and going between the map and the journal, you are 100% passing through. You're hitting the cogs, and then you're starting to descend beyond the cogs. If your understanding is correct of what is happening, you are down at least 50 levels at a sub level of the base plateau of Sharn. And it's that the temperatures become constant. At least you're out of the rain. That's one less thing to worry about. Hopefully the terror of the last warehouse isn't playing through your heads when the scary beetle monsters came after you, or whatever else may live down in these depths. Am I correct in assuming that it is Ash who is leading the party in this?
Yeah,
I might contest him for that.
Oh, okay.
Because we have a map.
Okay.
And the reason being is that with my training in the house and everything like that, I have path forward, so I just instinctively know shortest distances if I'm visiting either a place that I've visited before or carry an object that's been at the location before, so whether or not the map would fit in that or not. And then my mark of passage gives me advantage on going to places I've never been.
Okay. So
I'm okay with Ash taking the lead, but that'd be my
No. Ash will stand back and watch Rail Vane, and then when we end up in the out of the frying pan into the goop, in the goop, like that my new experience out of the frying pan, I'll be like, awesome. I'll be able to use it. So yeah, lead away.
I like
perfect. Into the shitstorm. Oh man, outstanding. So with that then, Ash. Yeah. Not experiences? Let's not use a game term. How far have you actually gone down into the underbelly of Sharn?
Been pretty far. Like he's back in the day when he was working as a Kundrik vault breaker, he had some CD contacts that he occasionally had to go down there and meet with. So. But it's been a minute since he's been down here, so things might have changed since he remembers.
Okay. And what about you, in all reality, Railvane? How far actually have you been, sub Sharn, much less sub lower and middle plateaus?
So we went to a warehouse, and that's it.
Okay. Perfect. Now, the other two of you, for Kaz, is this pretty much also the limit of your experiences in Undersharn?
No, because sometimes when drinking muddy was important, finding materials to work on things was hard, and you had to go deep and go find things that people threw away. And sometimes he would spend a lot of time down here looking for things that people threw away and then haul the stuff back up through the muck. So he knows some certain places that he would go to that were like, ooh, this is under that good dumping ground where there's occasionally like broken blades or other things. He's not like, oh, I know where all the things are, but he's been down here. He may recognize a few spots if he comes by them.
Okay.
He knows to avoid, the really deep pools in a couple of spots.
Yeah.
After not having avoided the deep pools in a couple of spots the first time.
Doing the goes from 1 foot to deep.
Mental note as he's down in the goat. Don't come back in this room.
Just start leaving little chalky X's on everything. And Axiom.
Then he pulls up a piece of metal happily. He's like, once it was okay.
Not today, Ice. Axiom, what is your
Remember
experience?
the last time we were down here? That's my experience.
That's the last time.
I like
awesome.
It.
So
remember the last game? That's it.
So if Vane is leading the way through this, are Ash and or Kaz actually trying to help him navigate, or are you just simply allowing him to sally forth? And
I'm
actually
helping because
actually
he
helping
has
means
low
burning
light.
hope. Okay.
Yeah, he has low light living, so he has basically when he's in an area with low light or heavy shadow, he has advantage on rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details. So when he sees something that's obviously like, don't step there, don't go down that hallway. I'm begging
Your
you.
boots aren't tall enough.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ash can be petty, but he's not that petty. So I'll burn a hope to help assist him in the navigation.
Okay, outstanding. And
Shall we go ahead and burn that?
Yeah, please burn the hope.
Boop.
And I'm trying to get my border collie in here. She always has to visit during games. If you guys burn the hope, actually only one of you really needs to worry about burning hope because he can only get advantage one time, and that's what this is really about. So between the two of you, feel free to decide that, please. And
I'll do it.
okay,
I actually already have advantage.
Oh, you do?
Oh, do you? Oh, then okay. So then your teammates are. Then I assume that these two are trying. They're in your ear, trying to explain to you what to do, and you're just like, okay, you know.
I think that helps inform some of this. Is like they're in his ear, and he's taking that, and then his mark is just kind of fate is drawing me in the right directions as well, because that's part of the mark.
Okay, easy enough. One more question before I get to the meat of this. Are you guys? None of you can really see in the dark. You need some form of lighting. You all started with torches. So who is carrying a torch?
Great question. Well, I don't know. Can I sort of see in the dark because I have low light living, or how does that work?
You need a light source. As kind of by your statement, it has to have some kind of illumination that helps amplify it out.
Okay, so in this world, dwarves do not have any sort of dark vision.
Well,
or vision or anything.
In Daggerheart, they do not have any kind of night vision. Yeah.
All right, I'll carry a torch.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me read this. You'll carry a torch. I want to read Kaz's. Where's Kaz's thingy? Where is that anyway?
I'm following up the rear, so a torch wouldn't be much good for me to carry.
Low light living.
Oh, the thingy is where it usually is on a humanoid.
You never know. You never know. Let me just put it in the chat because apparently it doesn't tell me anything. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the only thing I have is when you're in an area with low light or heavy shadow, you have advantage on rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details within that area. And that's all it says. Okay.
I think we might. We'll see what it does on the map. How about that? And then I can go from there. And then so Axiom or Ash has the torch, and well, you have your dagger, correct? Your psychic light, or is it your actual torch, Ash?
Oh, I'll say my blade. My blade, I can it can glow.
Okay. And then Kaz,
green glow.
And you got. Let me see.
If we need another light, I can imbue something with a light.
Okay. Oh, nice. Is that just a freebie, right?
I think I have to. I think it was an infusion. I think I have to spend a stress. But yeah.
Okay.
If you do something, I wouldn't mind you putting in like my sword or something, so I could. That'd be the only way I could be armed, as if
he could do that.
Light.
Easy enough. And I
spend the stress.
Okay. What color light is it?
That's a good question. What color do you want?
What color can you give me? We're going to keep doing this.
I can do anything you can think of, as long as it's
it'll be
like yellow like a flame or yellow like a flame.
Okay, yellow like a flame it is.
Okay, there we go. Everything is basically the same color as the glyphs and runes on his arm, like spark colored.
There you go.
I like that. Contrast to my blue. I like it.
There you go. It is red like a rose or red like a reddish. And if you get that reference, that is a deep cut movie reference, and I am super proud of you. I'm going to update your token. Of course, it's not going to work. Sorry, I'm looking ahead because I need to, because of course I do. There we go. It's gonna be a little bright. Okay. Anyway, now with all that said and done, we got the torchbearer, we got the light bearer, we got everything else, we got the ring bearer. Now, Vane, please, how are you guiding the party through places that, regardless of all of your God-given talents and abilities, you actually have never been?
Right.
How are you doing that?
Yeah, so primary source of navigation is the map. Secondary is the input from my companions, taking what little their little suggestions, like, hey, maybe we don't try to go down that way because it's not on the map, and that would be really bad. And Kasimir telling me that over here you'll drown. So then I would take that information and then rely kind of that final reliance on just my gut instinct that would come from Prophecy Mark. Basically.
Okay. Let me have a roll, please.
Yeah, what roll would you like?
Well, this is probably easiest done through, I would say, instinct.
Instinct. I like that. I'm okay with it.
I bet you do.
All right. So instinct, my path forward.
Yeah, remember burn your hope and mark your experiences if you want to use those. I think you have.
I don't think that any of my experiences would help in this situation, but I would get advantage just from the feature that I have. So I have advantage automatically. And I think that would be it.
All I need to see is fear.
It's fear, and it's not a great roll.
It is not a great roll. Okay.
I'm trying to think of the last time I rolled with hope. I think that was during our demo.
Nothing's changed since I've been out.
Nothing has changed. So, on your journeys, Vane is doing the usual. You're like, yes, they're in your ear, and you're like, oh yeah, I have a map. You're doing the usual thing.
I know what I'm doing.
And at one point, you guys are navigating around. You navigate down. You're cutting through some of the lower, the remnants of towers and pieces of towers. And Vane steps forward with this moment of like, you're here. You made you're like, okay, we're at the indicated spot. And when you step forward, sprawled out before you in about a good 50 feet diameter and maybe a little bit deeper on. There's some ever bright lanterns that are lit here and there, but it's real dim. Kaz, you have full vision because of the background light, but it is a bustling marketplace. But it's not the kind of market that you're used to, Vane. This is more of goblins and other creatures like kobolds, bugbears, hobgoblins, some humans, some elves. Their wares are thrown down on the ground upon blankets that have seen better days. There are no real stalls to speak of. And as you step out, clearly lost, all eyes have turned on you. And the crowd rushes you, and you begin to have the small goblin children, me, son, and they're grabbing at you. They're reaching for your purse, your pouch. You are being mobbed, and they are showing you all kinds of trinkets. They're showing you toys. They are showing you necklaces, chains, pendants. There's 1,000 voices. It is just growing into a cacophony, and that is where I will end my spotlight and push it back to you guys. What do you want to do?
I'm going to pick up a small stone, and with my psychic talent, I can make a small object glow. I'm going to make it glow kind of like a goldish color and kind of toss it away in the direction we're not going to see if I can distract some of them to like, go chase that.
All right. I don't need a roll for this. I'm going to burn fear and tell you no. As this stone sails, everyone's watching it. There's a little bit of a hush. And then it's like, oh, son, I have stones that could do this to replace your good stone you've thrown away. and it's just right back at it. And they are crowding around you. They're starting to kind of claw and pull you forward too into the marketplace. They're reaching for you. Their fingers are running over your armor. They're running over your weapons, your tools. Like, oh, some of them are touching your dragon mark, and they're just like, oh, the dragon mark. Oh, and they begin speaking in tongues that I don't think any of you actually speak. So that goblinoid, which is already starting to sprinkle throughout, there are some deeper voices bellowing. They're deeper in. There are sounds of creatures stirring, the likes of which may be better and best avoided. But you, Vane, I don't know what you're going to tell your friends, but you are lost, my dear boy.
I am lost.
And I don't know if your team has realized that or not.
No, and I wouldn't tell them that I'm lost. Obviously, we've come to our destination. Being mobbed
Totally on
like
the
this,
map.
yeah, and looking around the situation as it is, I'm gonna kind of reach into my supply bag here for the one thing that I assume that the people down here have never seen, at least not for a really long time, as I pull out that fresh apple that was that I got from the bag off of that person, and I just hold it up like a fucking relic from the past.
Vane, give me an agility reaction.
I would love to give you agility reaction.
I am just when you click agility, just make sure you click the reaction pip.
Yep.
And yeah, that way we don't generate fear.
Let's see. I think I'm not gonna. I don't think any of my sphere. Maybe one, but I'm not gonna bother. Another fucking fear. Oh my god!
At least it's not it's a reaction.
It's not a reaction. It doesn't
But it's
give
a
you
good
fear this
roll.
time, but still.
And there are tiny creatures, kobolds, begin to climb you, almost like you guys were busy climbing that giant Warforged Colossus, and they are clawing their way up. The apple is starting to bounce in your grip as you're trying to get higher and higher with it. You're starting to elevate in those tippy toes. I'm not sure if we ever discussed Vane if you wore elevated boots or shoes or not.
I don't.
You're trying to get that grip up, and they are coming after that apple, but you manage to maintain grasp of it.
Yeah. I just put out my other hand, kind of in a stop motion, like, hey! The first one that can tell me how to get to and kind of describe what I'd seen on the map gets this apple.
I think he's lost.
This
I
is
think you came here for directions.
What? This is the movie of Spies Like Us.
Don't you ask for
You can
directions
have
when you're
my
lost?
friend's head.
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
This is gonna be convincing. So do you want to use presence to force this, or are you just speaking because there are words need to leave your body because you're trying to save face, or are you actually trying to convince hundreds of creatures that this apple is somehow the most valuable prized object?
Why not both? I feel that's both situations. I feel that Vane needs to speak in a situation, and also he could use this as a barter. He believes he can use this as a bartering tool down here where there is no light. A fruit.
Go ahead and let's have the presence roll.
All right. Is that a reaction or not?
No, this is a real roll.
Excellent. And then I don't think Mike's. No, formal education wouldn't come in on this.
God, no.
None of my.
I read about this in a book on goblin markets.
Indeed, I did. Crit.
Oh, hey, there we
That's what
go.
I'm talking about.
Thank you.
All right. Woo. That is a critical success. Doubles at any time in Daggerheart is a critical success, even if it's double ones. Outstanding. So you spoke your words, and from just beyond, in the center of all of this cacophony of claws and noise and farts and screams and shrills, you hear, "Enough!" And the crowd begins to part, and a goblin is hobbling towards the four of you. He has a little broken goblin stick, and he's dressed in these gray robes. You would give the apple to whoever guides you, yes?
If you are a Rogaggio, and if you can get us information, then of course.
I am not Rogaggio. I am Sikaran. And I know. Where do you want to go?
And I'll still holding that apple. I'll kind of pull out that map and unfurl it as much as I can to show him, like, this is where we need to go. You take us there?
Kikarin can take you, but you give apple now.
I won't toss it to him. I will take those steps forward and place it in his hand respectfully.
Kikarin has apple. I am now the richest in here. No more selling manacles. Behold, Kikarin is rich. I shall open the fruit stand. Yo, follow. Before the rest of
that
this
apple.
I turn back to my companions. I give them the biggest wink.
Just sidle up to him. You just destroyed their economy.
I just shake my head.
I cannot believe you rolled a critical.
You will take the seeds from that apple and make an orchard.
This will be a day written down in their history books as the economy was destroyed by an apple.
I fucking love this. This is the best
day the apple fell.
This is literally ridiculous.
You're welcome.
I love it. Thank God for that crit, man. Thank God for that crit.
Yes. Yes, very much.
That's what I will say. Fantastic. So yes, he has no issues guiding you. However, along the way,
So, why are you seeking the sewer? You are going very deep. Kikarin has gone much deeper. The rat's market is not the only place. Kikarin has gone all the way into Khorvaire and back.
We are looking for a particular section of the sewers that, if your help could get us there, may entice our patrons to provide even more food.
Oh, you have patrons. Are they rich like you? Do they have 2 apples to give Kikarin?
I can guarantee that they can provide you more apples than I can at the moment.
It is impossible. You are a lord. You have to mark the dragons and you have the apples. Kikarin knows, though. If you have the patron, I will wait for you. It is here.
And he simply walks up to this edifice on stone and pushes in on part of the wall, and it just begins to lower into the floor itself. And your light slowly spills out, and there is a staircase that begins to descend. It's filled with cobwebs. There's dust. It descends down, and then it takes a slight angled turn.
Kikarin will wait for you in the rat's market. Come back, bring more apple. There's no apples here, but if you can bring more apple, Kikarin will help you anywhere. I will serve. I will hurt someone for you. I will tear them in half.
You really like apples.
Karen, you are a most enterprising individual.
I am not enterprising. I only like goblin women.
As you should. I will ensure that we return with additional payment if we were to need your assistance further, Skikarin.
Yes, go. He's holding the apple.
Back to my companions. I think maybe my job here is done.
Good job. And as we're heading down, does he know that's food? He knows that, right?
I don't think it matters.
I cannot eat, but I really want an apple.
And I'll let you guys, if you guys want a moment to
you just saw a Baconator
this
commercial and like,
yep.
He really sold me on apples. I never even thought of eating one until that moment in the sewer.
super apples.
Some of us just have a way with people. That's all.
I'm investigating this wall, this door, whatever, before we go through to make sure that we know if it can be opened from the other side.
Yes, it can be opened from the other side. And this is
you're a Cannith artificer, this is very typical Cannith design. If they are going to squirrel shit away, this is the methodology they're going to use. Secret doors, yeah, very common, but the mechanisms, the mannerisms of it, so whatever lies beyond into the dark is going to be connected to House Cannith. Of that, you are very certain, Kaz.
All right. Do you look at everyone? Do we want to close this behind us so no one follows?
Do you think that you could open it again?
I think so.
Maybe one of us stands on this side and you close it from the other side, and then you can open it from the other side, and then we can know that you can do that.
Yeah, experiment. Make sure that we know we can open it.
Kakarin, how would we open this wall again from the inside if needed?
Simple. Kakarin just push stone here. Give me your dwarf hands. So firm and meaty and fleshy. And he grins at you, Kaz, and he's got as many teeth as a jack-o'-lantern. But they're fucking thick black like coffee and rotted to the core. There are no fangs that could possibly deal damage to you. But he's giving you this grin.
Yep, I've just got a line from T.S. Eliot in my head there. The dry, curious mountain mouth of teeth that cannot spit, basically.
Yes, there you go. Yes.
Line from the wasteland. Oh. So once he shows us how to do that, let him take my hands, let him show us so we can actually make sure that we can open the door from either side.
All right. Ash, just given your nature, I will tell you this. As Kakarin is helping Kaz and he's showing him where it is, his fingertips are carefully moving from his hands on Kaz's arm, and they are gingerly, with a very practiced hand, tracing some of the lines that are on the mark on Kasimir's body. But it stops. It does it real briefly, and then lets go. Like, you have the way. Good dwarf. Fleshy dwarf. On you! Ting, 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 ting! You are warforged. You will kill and bring the apples. Yes? Yes?
I've never killed for apples, but I'm open to it if needed.
Yes, Kakarin's also open to do this.
I'm gonna kind of gently like slap him on the back and say, thank you for your help, kind goblin. And using my psychic talent, I can sense the surface level of emotions of someone I'm touching. Ooh. So I'm just going to try to do that. Yeah.
Nice. Does that require stress or hope or anything? Or
no.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
He is. Yeah, I would say that he is not enamored, but he is. There's a sense of awe in his emotional take right now, being near Kaz and being near his arm and those sigils, to the point where it's almost jealousy, if you had to put an emotion to it. What? Why are you looking at me, elf?
Kaz is just going to say, he does that to
everyone. You should go back to the Isle of the Dead, elf.
Elf is so lucky. You've probably never heard of the Kalishtar.
I heard of the Kalishtar, of course, Kalishtar. Yes, Kalishtar bring many things. They walk inside your head. Then he freezes when he realizes what he's saying.
Yep.
Scar will now leave the lords. He's being to scramble away from you.
All right. I will mark a stress to mind link with Kasimir, and I'll just share with him that he seems exceptionally enamored with your dragon mark. I'm a little concerned about this one, but I guess we could trust him so far, but maybe no farther.
He's just gonna look down at his arm, and he's just gonna kind of petulantly say, "It's not a dragon mark," in his mind.
Stop it! No such thing.
How is the rest of this rabble acting now that Now that
Oh no, you guys are gone. He's led you. This has been on your journey. He's
Okay,
been
just making
harassing you and haranguing you, and you have gone minutes. Yeah, 20, 30 minutes out from this. Yeah, a little bit deeper down. He showed you where you got wrong.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now that I've been here, I know how to get back.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah, super
Barely.
easy.
Yeah, you're a ranger. Yeah, it's
Barely an inconvenience. Exactly.
barely an inconvenience.
Well, gentlemen,
Are we ready?
Once we get on the other side of the door, Kaz is going to say, "You want me to make sure that nobody's coming through after us for the time being?"
Yes.
I do not think that would be a bad idea.
He's going to put his hand on the wall and he's going to attempt to do something that he's never done. His new thing that he hasn't done in front of you guys before.
Nice.
Now, here's the question.
Yes.
Before, when I had powers that I could do and stuff, it was easier to find how to do the effects on things.
Okay.
Now,
What are we looking at?
I'm going to my loadout.
Okay.
And I click on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can send it to there, but I'm trying to figure out how to actually use the powers from it.
Are you using Rune Ward?
Before the runic lock, because it used to have little buttons on the bottom that I could actually find the powers and cast them. But
all you got to do is click on the symbol, the codex symbol next to the Book of Vagris, and it'll bring up your die roll.
Oh, it brought it up and it it was covering it with the pop-up.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, that was well placed.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So he's going to attempt this, and he's not going to be adding anything to it. He's just trying it. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Let's see what goes on in the depths here.
Oh,
somebody else.
At least it's
hope. Finally,
it's hope, but it is a failure with hope.
It is a failure, so it does not. Yeah, it needs to be a 15 for it to work. So
what goes wrong? What goes wrong? But it gives you at least a little glimmer of like hope.
When he puts his hand on the door, since it's Kenneth, and it starts activating the power, he's a little distracted by it because the door itself and whatever mechanisms they have in place reacts, and it completely just distracts him, and he pretty much forgets to complete because he's just staring at it like, that's amazing. And then he realizes after he did it, he's like, oh, it didn't actually do anything.
Well, now here's the big question. Are you going to tell your friends that?
Yeah, after he stops, he's just looking at his hand, just kind of like, and then looked at the door and kind of turned, look at everyone and go, sorry, I didn't work. I got a little bit distracted.
Thinking of the apple?
Yes, the apple. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry that I distracted you so much. If I can find another one, I will ensure that you get first dibs, Axiom, and then Kasimir to offset the alcohol, and then the rest have to go to Skakar.
What if you soak the apple in alcohol for him? Alcoholic apple.
What if we make alcohol out of apples?
Wait a second. I was thinking about this.
If I could get alcoholic apples to Skakar, I might be able to become emperor of the Undercity.
That's a fine Syrian sangria.
And he will look at everyone and say, I can try again. You want to?
Let's just
try, and I will help you with the power of the silver flame. I will pray.
Rick's a little worried about that.
I will just pray.
No. Now he has to add. Are you offering up prayer, guys? Metagame wise.
Yes.
All right. He has to have those before he makes that roll, unless they specify they can be spent.
So it says you can add to a roll's result after the roll is made.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
So you rolled a 10, correct?
Yeah.
I can give a total of 4 points, but
yeah, you'd have to roll again in order to do this. Did you generate your hope? Did you get your hope point, Cass?
I can't have any more hope. I was full.
You're maxed out. Oh, we'll see how that works out. How long that lasts.
Yeah, exactly. So I think what he will do this time, because he is he wants to make sure he actually does this, he's going to spend a point of hope and activate his perfectionist.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like, okay, I think I can do this. I think I can do
There you
this.
go. Nice.
I get showed up by some fucking Darren floozy.
Exactly.
Oh no!
And he'll roll even worse.
God, Lord.
What?
I can give him 4 points
If
to
you
get
give
to
me 4,
15.
that would succeed.
There's a
with
true
fear.
statement, and that's all your prayer dice for
That would be all for this game.
until you rest. Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
I give him the 4 points of my prayer dice.
How does that look when you? How do you know? Yeah, let me ask this. So for Axiom, how do you know he is struggling to get this power working?
I would assume I see him doing his thing one more time, and I see on his face. I've learned to look at the face of these humanoids, and I can tell he is having some issues. He's squinting his eyes and looks like he's maybe having a bathroom accident. So I know he's having problems. So I put my hand on his shoulder and I say a little prayer. May the silver flame guide your hand in this endeavor you seek to do.
Kaz, you're failing. And at the last minute, Axiom says a prayer over you. And how do you succeed?
The flame probably actually runs up his left arm and solidifies his hand in place and gets the little sparks that are kind of not doing what they're supposed to do into a nice alignment. And to his annoyance, there's a little bit of an aftershave of a silver flame there on the door instead of the spark pattern that he normally has, which works, but he's like a little bit grumpy about it. So basically what it does is this lock can only be opened by creatures of your choice, and that would be us in
Just
the
the 4 of you. Okay.
Yep.
Outstanding. And because it was with fear, as you're sealing this door up, there is a last second as the rock actually wasn't set fully, and that may have been part of the problem, but there is that glow just lights up both on this side as well as on the other side. And so any observers on the other side of this door are also well aware that something has been enchanted upon it.
Excellent. So it does say someone with access to magic and an hour of time to study the spell can break it.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. And now.
Oh no, Skakarian is a wizard.
He rubs the apple on the door and it opens. What?
He is definitely not a wizard. Let's transition
Apple a day
over.
keeps the magic away.
No, let's transition over to your sewer level.
This episode is quickly turning into Lara Croft and the Secret of the Golden Apple.
It really is.
I can just think of Londo leading us down here with that voice.
Right? You're welcome. You're welcome.
Damn
I was like,
Centauri.
let's not make the goblin begging merchant Spanish. Let's try something. So, gents, all you see is what you see. The stairs go down. As you make that turn, there is the sound of running water. It's not gushing. It's not flooding. Nothing like that. But there is water. There is movement of liquid and a large amount. The air down here has begun to take on a layer of fog, and the humidity has started to climb, which means the temperature is also beginning to climb ever so slightly. And I'm going to unpause it.
I'll look to Axiom. I know you'd like to go ahead of the rest of it, but perhaps are you worried about rust or anything of that nature?
I have no worry of rust, but I cannot see well in this place without light.
Nope. And yep. And you guys right now you guys are bottlenecking in this corridor. So
I will move forward to get out of his way as I draw my sword to illuminate the space.
Go for it. Now you got the fire on you already.
Excellent.
You're free to move your token. Yep.
Move down to see what we got here. Is this water that I'm standing in now?
This is water. When you hit that water, it is about 2 feet deep. So it's almost waist deep. You know it's going to be about waist deep for Kaz. It is that greenish goo.
It is slick. There's moss covering majority of the stone underneath. There's moss on the walls if you exit it out. To your immediate right, there is a massive gate system that leads deeper on into the underbelly of Sharn. The smell of urine, mud, it's like this, it's a mix of vinegar with feces and a carcass all rolled into one. It is just assaulting your senses all at one time.
Before I step into this, I would have no problem spending the stress to fly.
By all means.
It's quite calm down here. I enjoy it.
And it is definitely pitch black. And that water is just, it's moving from your right to the left is the current. And it's a gentle current. It's nothing heavy.
Is it cold, the water?
No, it is probably best left unanswered warm.
Oh,
Piss warm.
okay.
It is definitely piss warm. Yeah.
Piss warm would be an upgrade to what I think it actually is warming. This point.
Yeah, right.
I would kind of hold my sword low to get that light as close to the surface of this as possible.
Sure.
See if I can see it do it. I'm assuming it's just like dense and murky and you can't, there's too much slime and everything in it.
Sure.
But yeah, and I'll float out ahead of everyone. But the moment, gentlemen, and see, said it's coming from the right towards the left.
Yeah, it flows towards the left. Yes, to the right, you're going to see a wall, and that just represents the great system that is in place, and it's just these thick. It's not like these tiny portcullis bars. It is a massive columns of wrought iron, solid wrought iron.
Excellent.
Kaz is just gonna say, down there, I think they call this a pissoir.
And down there, we don't call this anything because we don't let our cities degrade into this. They just kind of move until I can see anything ahead of us. I believe the journey takes us that way.
Yeah, ahead of you is you meet the wall that runs up straight up to the upper level that you left, and there's moss along that wall.
I would recommend
Mostly moss.
And
it's brown moss.
Brown moss. Just start heading to the left. See what we can see, gentlemen.
Sure.
A landing.
I'm going to stop you for a second.
Love it.
And I'm going to seize the spotlight by spending fear and stepping out of the deeper shadows. There is you hear a voice and coming through you hear footsteps coming out from behind where you were. And it's a simple, give me the journal. Give me the satchel. Do not force me to harm you. And it is the voice of a Warforged Axiom. Of that, you are 100% certain.
Do I think I've met this one recently?
Well, they all look alike, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Oh, great.
No.
Do not threaten me and my allies, fellow Warforged.
That's true. And you guys are terrified. It's going to be terrifying. You're in a slick of shit and piss, and your light literally goes only like 5 feet around you, and that's it.
Yep.
It's just a voice from the darkness.
No, I don't think we will. Make us.
I draw my tactical combat blade.
Easy enough. I will spend the fear with that. Sure, I'm going to spend the fear with that, and I'm going to. You hear the thwack of a crossbow, and I'm going to mark stress. Use that.
that's a big roll.
And that sure is a big roll. I think. Let me roll damage.
Who is he shooting at?
You'll see.
I do have a power I might use.
Okay. The bolt is screaming, and it just whack. This crossbow bolt begins to cross into that psychic light field first, and it is heading for Vane's voice.
I'm going to use my power called I Am Your Shield. When an ally is within close range, take damage, you may mark a stress to stand in the way and make yourself the target of the attack instead.
All right, outstanding. Let me see if I can target you with the damage. I cannot, but it's going to be 12 points of damage. So that's coming at you. Do you want to mark armor, or are you going to take it?
So it says I can mark any number of armor slots for the damage, but
you're a seraph, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can only do one armor at a time, unless
power,
you have
the power itself says you can mark any number of armor slots for that damage.
Nice. There you go. So yeah, so 12 points is only going to be what are your thresholds? It'll be a major wound, so that'd be 2. 1 slot will take it to a minor, and the 2 slots will take it to nothing.
I'll take 2 slots to my armor.
All right, and that bolt shatters off of your armor, that adamantium plating that you have.
That's so intimidating.
The voice behind you, the last thing you hear is, "Kill them." Further down, you hear splashing, loud, fast, and you hear the sounds of what sounds like bones or flesh beginning to snap.
You have to fight fucking piss zombies. No.
It's like Chet from Weird Science, just a big shit monster.
You know what? I'm going to continue burning fear because I need to get these guys. I need to get them.
Yes, use your fear. I'll just feed you more soon enough.
That is a true statement. All right. I think it's really...
Don't worry, we'll help you.
Yeah,
Give him fear.
I don't know. So far, you all only rolled with hope, and I hope you continue with that trend.
That's a true statement. You hear a couple of footfalls hit stone, which is sort of closest to you, Vane. So something is now on that balcony that is just slightly above the level of the sewer, and it is over to you, gentlemen.
So the sound came from just north
to the directly west of you. So the direction that the current is heading.
Gotcha. I would, if nobody else is going to, I would zip off in that direction.
I'll let the one with the light go first.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You won't take long to move your character before you're like, oh my God. Go for it.
Oh my God.
So you start to move forward, and the sword light it's got that light around you, and there are shifters, and they are still their fangs are still popping. Their hands are gaining length. The bones are starting to crack and pop as their claws extend out. Their hide becomes thickened. And so you're Eberron natives, you recognize that if they have gone from their normal mode to they have shifted, and whatever natural lycanthropic talents that are inbred into them are now present.
Love it. As I catch sight of them, I'm going to just flip over them to land behind the two and try to just bring my sword along the back of the neck of one of them as I'm landing.
Yep.
Let's see how they
let me zoom in for the viewers now. It's hard to see with the light, I know, but everyone can deal with it.
So let's see how this works now. Okay, I can do that.
And let me also show the shifter real fast while you're figuring that out for people who don't know what a shifter looks like. There you go.
Wish the flame would have completed their task.
Yeah, Axiom. That's the unfortunate piece. They are definitely an enemy.
And I'm gonna.
Well, some of the more modern.
Are you a progressive
Silver
flame?
Flame? I was until these two showed up.
We're reformed.
All right, let's see if this works. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Oh my god!
You got robbed.
It was almost a crit though.
You do the flip and swing down. Are you swinging overhand? Is it a stab? Is it a slice?
It was like
What is this?
it was a flip, and then I came in horizontally to try to just bring it along the back of the neck.
Outstanding.
And
So
everything goes wrong.
one of those rare moments, and it clicks that these things are built different. The shifter that you were going after, it spins and grabs your blade and just runs its hands completely down the raw blade, and there's not a single drop of blood spilt as it attempts to gain control of your blade. And I take the spotlight.
Yeah, you do.
I think we're going to do... Yeah, we're going
I can't go first anymore for any of these things, guys. I think I just never act, therefore he never gets fed. Ouch.
Oh,
That's Axiom. The crossbow bolt is you hear that thwink and die, little brother. That is going to be
Woo!
25 damage. That is probably a severe wound for you, correct?
That seems like a lot, I guess. So.
That would be a severe wound, so that would be 3 points of damage. 3 actual hit points mark. You can mark your armor, but now you don't do 1 armor at a time.
No, I'll take all 3 to the hit points.
Okay. All right. And that bolt slams into you, and there is force behind that goddamn bolt. It sort of offsets you just ever so slightly. I'm going to burn fear, and I'm going to spotlight the shifter next to Revelin, the one that you didn't attack.
Mm-hmm.
And it is coming at you with claws bared. Does an 11 meet your evasion?
No.
Okay. So its claws they're cutting air. You're proving to be a little more nimble than it really expected you to be.
If that blade's still kind of in the other one's grasp, I lift it up. I just kind of pivot it up enough to reflect that other blade off to the side.
Easy enough. I'm going to spend fear. Yes. And they're going to make their group attack against you.
Oh, fun. That was great.
It'll be fine.
Damn, boy, it's been a tight spot.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. At least you're nimble.
18. Yeah, that one will get me.
You're not that nimble. 9 damage.
9 damage. That would take me. So the minor is anything above 0, and then my major is anything after that first number. So that'd take me to
1 to 6 is a minor, and then 7 to 12 is a major.
So I'll mark a slot to reduce that to a minor wound.
All right.
And then
I'm gonna clear the chat.
Why did it say take major damage? Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Nope. Why is...
I don't know. You used to mark your 2 hit points.
There, and then I have an extra armor.
Or your 1 hit point. Sorry,
yeah. Because things are just changed a little bit since the last time I played, but I got
it's the module has shifted. But yes, and I'm gonna push the spotlight back over to you guys.
All right. Axiom is gonna take a step forward and then use his spirit weapon. Yes, sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna spend 2 Hope Axiom right as you move. I'm gonna like imbue you with like preternatural reflexes. So I spend 2 Hope, and an ally within close range. The next time you make an attack, you can hit an additional target within a range that your attack roll would succeed against. So I'm gonna.
Can I tell you to save that? Because I'm going to use my spirit weapon where I can mark a stress to hit a additional adversary within the same range.
All right, go for it then.
So I'm going to already be able to hit both of these dudes.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a stress to use my spirit weapon, and I'm going to attack one of these dudes by throwing my sword, and it'll fly around and hit the other two. If I make my roll, obviously. And if I spend a hope, I get advantage. Is that how that works? Or do I need a power for that? I don't know how.
No, is your power require you to spend hope?
No. I just didn't know if it would give me anything.
Yeah, if you spend hope, you can spend hope on an experience. If you think there's an experience you have that can come into play with this, and that gives you +2.
Yeah, I'm going to use my experience of years of war sharpen my sight until I could see weaknesses wherever they hid. And I see a weakness in the way they're attacking my friend, both of them.
Really?
Yeah, you are my friend. You're my homeboy. I'm tired of these shifty bastards.
You feel friendship? This is amazing. We've broken through, everybody.
Friendship he hasn't had to pay for.
And I do not have advantage, I do not believe. So
for once in his career.
Come on. Give me a good roll.
Yeah, no advantage. You just have the +2.
Come on, you damn dice.
Come on, fear. Yes, there is.
There
is the dark 6. But yes, you do get to do the damage.
And it will
make sure you go ahead and just really roll the damage.
Yep, and the same roll is for both. So
yeah.
That's good damage.
Yeah, baby.
What is the damage? It is 19.
19.
Hot damn. Okay. Your blade flies into these two. You have completely ended their existence on this plane of reality. How is the blade flying into them and dealing with these two combatants?
So the blade would be surrounded with a silver light as it leaves my hand. As it does, it flies with precision through one of their faces, and it curves around, goes straight through the other one's chest, and lands back in my hand.
Outstanding. And that sword
goes off.
As that sword comes back in your hand, directly across from you, if you're facing those creatures. Excuse me, sorry, I couldn't reach the mute. Directly north of you, you hear and a massive valve opens and just shoots shit water straight into the chamber. Axiom, I need you to give me an agility or a strength reaction roll. Your choice. Are you trying to avoid it, or are you trying to just stand your ground?
I'm going to go with strength and stand my ground.
Go for it.
Nothing has made me more happy than to not be a part of this.
Well,
oh yeah.
There you go.
Look at this guy.
You just stand firm. It washes around you. Kaz, some of that is cascading. You're getting the splashback effects. It's like, oh my God. And Vane, if you look just north of you, you might notice something. And you begin to hear no,
God, no, please.
I'm going to clear the chat. And I'm going to burn hope. I'm going to send
never say anything to the DM.
A couple of splashes come screaming at you. Axiom, you, my dear friend, are in a real bad spot because you are in the dark and you realize there is a problem as multiple clawed hands begin to rake against your body.
Damn, boys, what a tight spot.
Oh, no.
That definitely is going to hit your evasion.
Yep.
And
you rolled above a 5?
Hey, my evasion's 9 now. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
That's 8 damage.
That 1 off or 2? I think that's only 1, right?
What are your thresholds? Oh, sorry, I got your threshold. No, I don't. Yeah, your thresholds are 10 and 19. So it's a minor wound. It's 1 unless you burn armor.
I'm gonna burn 1 armor. So that's 3 armor out of my 5 gone. Ugh.
Outstanding. And then, let me see. I'm not going to burn fear on that, but I am going to. You know what? That's enough. I'll push it. I'm done.
Right. So there's a warforged to the east of us, right? Shooting crossbow.
Somewhere over this direction is the voice.
All right. So in that direction between it and us, I'm going to conjure a mysterious green mist. Well, I'm going to try to, let's say. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Try to obscure us from it.
Add some green mist to this poo.
To the fog in the shit tank.
Somewhere over the shit water.
It's good. Oh man. Yeah, Chris had for lunch what's exactly in the sewer system right now.
Yeah. Thematic, everybody.
That's her taco. That's her taco bowel moving.
Get a fear for that. That's good. Nah, I'm just playing. You got it.
Is that your mist? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes.
God,
the dark 6 reigns supreme.
Well, it's successful, but yeah, it's with fear.
Oh man, I love it. I gained that fear. Did I? Yeah, I gained that fear, and you hear that metallic tin in the voice. Your tricks don't work, and just what does this actually do?
Well, in theory, it is a mist that obscures.
So disadvantage.
Yeah, a thick fog that gathers in a stationary area with very heavily obscures the area and everything in it. And I think because I rolled with fear, I meant to keep myself and Kaz out of it, but I actually included this in the mist itself. So we also are kind of now visionless.
Awesome. That's
okay.
Awesome.
This isn't helping.
Damn, I took a chance. Does 11 hit your evasion?
No, not me.
Okay. So as you cast that splashing begins to grow very loud, and that Warforged crosses into your zone, and he bears it almost looks like a dueling blade, but very long and serrated and just viciously carved. And he does a quick thrust straight into you. It's almost a fencer's stance, Ash, as the blade misses. It goes wide from the fog that you've conjured up. And I'm going to roll with fear. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to someone pick a number between 1 and 10.
Go for it, Frost.
8?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Outstanding. You hear that. And water jettisons out from the south of you, slams into the balcony work, slams into that river of filth. It's not really strong enough to reach any of you, but Kaz, you're small enough where it's making those waves where it's going from waist height to a little bit of chest height, and playing coyly with the beard, threatening the loose strands and hairs that you have there. And that, back to you guys.
I'm gonna do something. Kaz doesn't want to be in this stuff anymore. He's moving this way, and he's happy that he sees the large warforged. So he's gonna do two things quickly.
Okay.
One of them, he's going to spend a hope to give him a point of armor. He uses Tab's armor. So you have a +1 bonus to your armor score until your next rest. So he just does the slappy on the thigh, put some dirt on it. And then he's going to move up into melee range with this guy here. And he is going to attempt to use a power on him.
All right.
And let's see.
I had to move this. I had to move that claw or the shifter just to get you guys a little bit of idea of what you're dealing with.
Okay. Well, we'll see if this power actually goes off or not. With our rolls, who knows?
There you go.
That's a pretty good roll.
Look at this guy.
There you go. That
All
definitely meets its difficulty.
So
Was that your spellcasting roll?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
spellcast against target.
it's his difficulty. Yeah, it was a difficulty. You got it.
Yep. So he is knocked back to far range and takes D10 plus 2 magic damage.
All right, awesome.
Let's see. Roll. Why did it do 2 dice?
Because you have
Because
2
proficiency too. Level
yeah.
2.
Your proficiency, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is
So he
18
is
damage.
thrown to far distance and takes 18 damage. It's basically his shield. He just backhands the guy.
I will let you move him and into his point of demise.
I think he's going to, since he can't see anything, he is basically going to end up, I don't know, if there's one of those sewer tubes over here somewhere.
You can see the one that's out just past the Vane. So you can go out too far. So you can go as close as you want, but yeah. And the other two are down by Vane. Yeah, these two are dead. There's not a good mark I have for them.
Yeah,
I can
it's
just take them away.
Slam it into that tube, basically.
Go for it. You can you move that token, or do you not have permission to do that?
I don't have permission.
All right, Vane, it goes screaming past you and makes that last ditch effort. Claws go up, and you realize it's already dead in the air.
Sprayed me.
Exactly. Yeah. And the rest of his movement is him just kind of clamoring to get out of the filth. Not that he's too worried about the filth itself, but he's just like,
well done. Still, you guys have it.
I don't want to go yet.
All right.
I guess
I'm gonna
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna use my whip to mark a stress to force adversaries within melee range back to close range. So
ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Now watch me whip.
Oh.
Yeah.
See if this succeeds, it's not a nay.
It's not a nay. I hope it's a nay.
Just with disadvantage because he's in the fog.
I think it's an auto. I think I just do it, right?
I think it is article. Yeah, it's auto. There's no roll for that.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. So he takes that. We'll move him back a little bit.
Then I'll move. I'll get out of here.
All right.
Not to leave Axiom by himself, but yeah, kind of. I'm gonna move away.
Fuck Axiom.
Being I can't see any bad guys, I'm moving into the light too.
All right. Outstanding.
All right. I'll go now with that light having retreated from that space. I can only assume that it's because Ash is running away from something. So I'm going to...
so mean.
I'm going to move into the fog. Just start lighting that thing up like a Midwest night.
All right.
High beams.
I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to spin fear as you hear the ever dreaded and water shoots forth from your position.
I wanted to avoid this so bad.
Agility, please. Agility or instinct? I'll give you your choice. If you can tell me how you use either one to
agility,
avoid
100%. Once I start hearing that noise, I'm like, when it came out and hit Axiom, was it low for me? Was it at like chest high? Was it head high?
It was. So those pipes are like, they're man-sized. Yeah. This is all the feces in Sharn in like the last hour being dumped from a cistern.
Jump forward out of this thing is
sure.
Agility, moving fast.
Cat just yells out, at least it's fresh.
No.
It's sterile.
There's onions.
This may sound silly. Could I use I can't use fucking formal education on this.
No.
Stay out of it.
This is you simply trying to avoid what's the inevitable.
Yep. Okay. So this is a reaction.
Did you ever take a dance? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's a reaction roll. It makes you feel better.
I'm just gonna leave it as is. I don't think I'd use House Trained Agent either. So we'll go with that. Crit!
Oh, hey.
That's our second crit to avoid
Leave
shit
me
water.
clean. Leave me clean.
Nice. Look at that. That is
But it needs to
phenomenal.
happen.
You got to dodge. I need you to go a direction fast.
Yep. I just keep moving forward.
There's a giant wall. Yeah, you see the wall coming. All right. Outstanding.
Further into the fog.
Fair enough. Still with you, gentlemen.
I am going to spend, because I can do this to another person. Let's see. I can do. Oh, it's only I can only do this on one person. Never mind. I can't do it on another person. I'm going to look over at the group. Oh, you moved out of the light. Okay, never mind. I'm going to actually make sure. And once he sees him dodging out of the way of that thing, Kaz is literally, for this motion, he's just going to do this. He's stepping back slightly, like, oh. And then just look over at Ash. You might want to move. You're right in the middle of a piss shoot.
All right, yeah. I'll get out of the way.
Okay. Can I try to just listen to see if I can hear water, like disgusting water movement in this fog?
Sure. That will be a disadvantage. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of background noise.
And that's an instinct roll?
That will be an instinct roll, yes.
Disadvantage. I'm not going to use any of those. That's a big disadvantage roll. And with fear.
Oh, man. So you are honing in. There is movement off to your back towards that grate the big iron pilings.
Sure.
You hear splashing beyond that. And then
is this a fucking wave pool?
No. I don't need any of that. We're just going to go raw dog it on you. Oh, from behind, a blade slides across the leathers that you wear, that gambeson. I think you're in gambeson, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it slides across that gambeson, slicing a few of the threads, and that blade thrusts out, and the Warforge is behind you. And I'm absolutely going to mark. I'm going to spend fear, and he is not going to be highlighted again. However, you have left your comrades in a bit of a situation, and Kaz, you feel claws grip onto your body coming at you as that shifter is coming up and does that, just this wild savage leap. These things, they're not fighting with any semblance of calm manner whatsoever. They are, you would classify them as feral. You've seen this before.
They sound gross.
Oh, you guys are doing very well. That is, I assume that's not going to hit your evasion, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, the claws go for you, and it's that out, but it's a yanking motion. This thing is trying to remove you off your feet and back into the pool. Over to you, gents.
Horror.
Are these two doors right in front of me, right above me?
Those are valve stems. So those are smaller valves and the big, larger valves. Yeah. It's the only way of really indicating on the map.
Can I see the other Warforged through the fog, being he has a light, or no?
Yeah, it's if you click your token, you can see whatever you see, and so you see him illuminated by Vane.
Okay, I'm gonna fire my bolt beacon at him.
Nice. Make sure you target him.
Yep, he is targeted.
Would that be a disadvantage because of the fog?
All right, disadvantage. Or does he have disadvantage, or do I? I think he does.
I think it's fair to cancel it out. The fog and then the light. Axiom or Ash.
Can I? Yeah, it doesn't say, but can I just cancel? At this point, I don't think the fog's helping us. So if I could just,
You can just cancel it if you want. You can put 8
I'll
more
just
up.
cancel it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to like actually get rid of the
Oh, I got that.
template. But...
Suck it.
15 missed. Oh God.
Oh, that sucks.
15 does miss. Man, you know, it'd be really great if you had prayer. Your bolt.
I used all my prayer dice, man.
Your bolt
Seal the
beacon
damn
comes
door.
homing in. That bolt beacon falls short, and this Warforged, he's in that fencer's stance, and he looks back, and you can see his head turn. He's like, your flesh-bagged faith will fail you. The Lord of Blades shall remain supreme.
I raise my sword and I hit my chest. And come prove it.
Still with you guys.
Bad guy in front of us or bad guy away?
Yeah.
Do the thing, Ash, and then I'm gonna go after you.
All right. I'll go after the shifter then. I'll just let's see.
Or maybe Kasimir will go after you, one of you two.
Or Kasimir, or
If you want to go after him, I can follow up.
Okay, go Ash.
all right. Psychic blade. Yeah, I'll pull out my blade and throw it at him.
All right. Just target him and then.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, yes.
Nice. Very nice.
Somebody's good at doing things.
He's not going to get his ass whipped twice by a Warforged.
I, as the player, can say that. Vane can't.
It's terrible damage.
Was it 6?
6. Yeah.
Well, I have good news
One
for
hit.
you. You were good to go.
Awesome.
Look at that.
How does your blade finish this creature off as it's trying to drag Kasimir
over Kasimir's right shoulder? I just pulled my blade and I throw it, and he hears it kind of whistle past his ear and just strikes right into the throat of the shifter and sends him down back into the water.
80s action.
Making a big splash, which unfortunately doesn't get me, but gets Axiom. And not that they're already covered in shit anyway, but yeah, it just kind of splashes more on them.
Yeah.
Does it just make you
more
feel
shit.
better? It's a little bit, that's all. Not a big deal. All right, I'll send it. It's still with you guys.
I'm gonna swing around, having just dodged this attack from this guy, and I'm going to try to whack him with my blade, and I'm going to spend a hope for Ranger's focus on this.
Oh, nice.
Event that it were to connect. So let's do that. I'm going to do this. Why? There it is. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah. You have no god.
Yep, and I'm gonna now that it's
Did you target him? Did you target him? You didn't.
I didn't.
It doesn't count. Go ahead. No, just roll the damage. Just roll the damage.
Yep. And then now that I've hit him, I'm gonna mark a stress to use Ruthless Predator as well.
Okay.
So do that.
Nice.
And then let's roll damage. Why didn't we'll see what happens. Okay, it did not add the extra D10, so I gotta roll another D10 for Ruthless Predator.
Yeah, use the dice tray. May or may not be working.
It's not working.
It's not working.
I just tried.
There you go. I got you one.
Okay.
You can use the chat itself. So what's the total damage?
23.
Nice.
And then
23.
Yep. And then with Ruthless Predator, when I deal, if this is severe damage, he would mark a stress.
It is not severe damage, unfortunately.
Okay. And then with Ranger's Focus, if he takes any damage, he marks a stress.
All right. Well played. You
And now
have
he is now marked by my focus and remains
outstanding.
so.
Yeah, that caught him off guard. You clearly, he makes that motion back, flashes that blade in the water, and he readjusts his stance on you. He's keeping that head is on a swivel now between you and the rest of your team. And I'm going to, man, this is a tough one. I'm gonna burn fear to take the spotlight.
Well, I
We don't. You have
succeeded
spotlight
with
because you
fear,
rolled
so
the
you
fear.
take the spotlight.
Oh, you roll a fear. Thank you. I'm gonna get my fear back. Thank you. I was looking at the stupid chat box color. Man.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, he
Got
it. Man, he is going to. I'm going to burn another point of stress to use this. And with the spotlight, he just begins to move, and you can hear it off into the distance, just down, completely away from you guys.
Because he's marked, I know his
You
precise
do know where he is. Yep. It's going to be
Howard.
down that way. And I can't get rid of that stupid template either. I don't know that you put down. I'm not sure.
I'm afraid to try to do anything.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know how to get rid of it.
This is
Here's the
permanent.
mind killer. Do it.
It's crazy. I don't know what happened. We'll get rid of everything else. Yeah, outstanding. So, gents, back to you. Oh, sorry. And then you hear the rumblings of and another gateway opens further down to the south, and that rush of water comes forward, and then the rumblings of as the drains are circling above you and filling cisterns that are now gravity feeding into the rest of these drain systems.
I
All on
point
you.
in the direction of the guy just to shout out, "He's that way!"
Move over to Axiom and spend another point of stress to infuse his blade with an orangey yellow light.
Ooh, okay.
And
Let
then move
me-
back so we're safe in the dead zone here. He's just looking around like,
There you go. I'm telling you, man, the no light in a darkened environment is slightly terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
If you think we could get answers out of one of these corpses, save one.
look at you after I touched your blade. What?
In my studies while I was away, I've learned to use the flame to speak to the dead.
Well,
Excellent.
I pointed this one
Delete
over
you
here. I
off
pointed
your-
one of the ones on the wall.
Look at Ash.
There you go, Axiom.
That's new.
I pointed at one of the corpses that was slammed against the wall, and I say, "Well, there's one here. But I don't know."
Yeah, I'll bring them back if you guys want the corpses up.
If as while they're busy chatting over corpses, I would like to rocket after this guy.
Yeah, sure. Outstanding.
Oh,
That's
God.
easy enough. I'll burn fear, and as you begin your rocketing, go ahead and make your move, and then
Let's see. Does he feel like he's quite a distance from me at this point?
he has moved very far, and is still, he's still on the move. That's your ranger's focus. He's going to continue moving.
Yeah, I'll mark the stress to like use my fast flight maneuver then, so I just move up to far range.
All right, awesome.
Don't run off and get yourself killed now.
I assume a 16 hits your evasion.
Is it from a melee attack?
It is from a crossbow bolt coming at you as you begin flying towards his position.
I love it. So I'm going to mark a stress to add a D4 to my evasion.
Ooh, there you go. All right.
So that'll take it to a minimum of 17.
Okay, minimum 17. All right, so that will be a miss. All right, outstanding. So yeah, that crossbow bolt just whips past your face, to the point where you almost have the fletching gently kissing your cheek.
Just corkscrew around it as I
Go for it.
as I
Yeah.
travel to him.
Yep.
I don't know where he is on a map, so if you want to move me up to far distance straight towards him.
Sure. You are making that run, and it's just you're recovering some distance. I'm gonna pull this back for the viewer so they can see the distance you're covering. Or at least you're leaving the fog of war open so you see where you've been. That is that. What are you fellas doing?
I look at Kasimir. I was like, "Are we gonna let him run off by himself, or are we gonna go after him?"
Yeah.
You're muted, Frost.
Oh no.
Nope. Let's all get down deep into the water, and he and just starts going. I don't know how far can we go in. I guess
you can
we'll
move. You can move close. If you move far or anything beyond that, you need to do an agility roll.
I throw one of these bodies over my shoulder and take it with me.
Moving close, so he's within this little light radius at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll
look over. Where is he?
I'm still zipping through the air. If you guys chase, I'm just gonna continue on.
Okay.
Does it
we're just
feel
follow
like?
you.
Does it feel like he's far enough that I have to try to rocket towards him again, or just?
He is. Ooh, man, I think he's at far. No, he's close to you. So, like movement wise, so you're, the tread water has stopped, and your range of focus is locking into. Okay, the target's not moving. You know that.
Sure. So I'll regular move then.
Go for it.
Straight towards him.
All right.
If you want to move me straight towards, since I don't know exactly.
Go for it. And he is standing there, crouched down, just with the level of the water brushing up against his neck and his adamantium plating, and springs up with a blade. But the ball is in your court.
And as he's springing up, I'm going to come down with my blade to try to meet him halfway.
Go for it.
With that, I should probably target him. I do have him targeted still. Excellent.
Yeah.
Still have the focus going. So let's just roll the thing. Oh my God, I got hope.
Oh,
nice.
Look at that. Look at that. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And I think I'm going to mark a stress again to do Ruthless Predator one more time.
Okay.
Apply the effects and roll damage. Yeah, that's how that worked now.
Oof. There we go. Not bad. Not bad.
So that's 20 damage.
Mm-hmm. And he still marks another stress, correct?
Yep. Since he's still got focus, he marks a stress. That's not severe damage, so he doesn't mark an additional stress.
All right. Outstanding.
And I illuminate him for the rest of you.
All right. And that's your blade, right?
Yeah, just straight blade crunching right into like head, shoulder area as he's leaping up towards me.
Outstanding. You have, when you hit him this time, there are parts of his composite structure that are beginning to fall off and loosen. There's shit hitting the water, and you stagger him back, and his blade comes up, and he flicks it down, and puts his hands back up at you. I will break you, manling. But it is with your team. You guys all have the spotlight still.
Let's see, that's far.
Do it
out of spite, I got to try the bolt beacon one more time, just so I can burn him with the silver flame. So I just
sure
raise my palm and shoot at him again.
Yeah, I think his range is to you is
far.
Far,
yeah. As long as they are within far range, I can.
You're good.
And my years of. I looked into the silver flame and discovered strength no battlefield ever granted me. I have deep looked into myself and him putting down the silver flame, and I'm using that knowledge to get experience in hitting this bastard. Put down my god. I'll show you. I better roll good. Damn it.
Oh,
Oh, come on. That was a 10.
But you succeeded.
Yeah, I succeeded.
Good news. I'm dying. Oh,
So much fear.
there's so much fear. Thank you. All you is a little bit. And you target him, correct?
I did target him, and he will now also become temporarily vulnerable and glows brightly until the condition is cleared.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. He is. Let me apply
Amazing.
effect. All right. This hits him and it slams into him. The flame beacon, you've used it before, that bolt beacon.
Yes.
And this time, though, the flames are digging into him, and you're starting to pull apart the wood and the leather on the fleshy bindings rather than the metal. He's being essentially eaten alive from the inside out with the silver flame.
Feel the power of the flame, my corrupted brother.
That was with fear. And this guy,
Yeah.
At least he glows now. That's
He
Yes.
glows
really
and he's
helpful.
vulnerable.
yeah, he is a take no prisoners sort of person. Man. Oh, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
You're
a good way
the
Is bring
yeah,
that blade up in a nice riposte, spin his blade off
Nice.
to the side.
nice. Oh man, this guy is so fucked. He's going. Yeah. It's back to you, good gentlemen. You blessed souls of humor and
I like
Nice
the
to
current
meet you.
combat system. This is fun.
So supposedly I can move close range, which would be right here. I can move right up next to you folks. So I
yeah.
can get to
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Is that within melee of him?
Close, no. There's an actual melee range, so you'd have to like get up in there.
I
You
mean,
could just
when
make the agility. You can make the agility reaction roll if you needed to move far, because it's just a reaction.
Yeah,
And
the
then
only
that-
reason
that-
I'm asking is I hover over him and it says melee.
That's weird. Oh, I see you move close.
Yeah, I moved close. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. That's my bad. Yes. Yeah, if you're
All right.
hovering over it, it's giving you melee. Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to make sure I have him targeted. We're going to try this again. It's possible he's going to end up moving him farther, but
Yeah.
well,
Hopefully.
we'll see what happens here.
Come on.
Because he's vulnerable. I don't know what that does, but we'll see. We'll see what
Oh,
it does here.
Does anybody want to say does anybody know what the vulnerable does?
I don't know.
No.
Is it?
No
does
idea.
it give you
Advantage?
advantage on
It
the
gives you
damage roll or
advantage.
something?
Oh,
Gives you
okay. So
advantage on
I
the
should
roll.
mark advantage
On the roll.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah, on the roll. Yep.
Okay.
All
Yep.
right. Well, we'll see if I roll with fear again. I mean, I wouldn't possibly roll with fear,
Definitely
know,
did.
it's-
Except
You definitely roll with fear.
but I rolled with fear. But I also
You
rolled
rolled.
with a hell of a lot of damage. So
This is good though. This might be perfect.
low roll.
Low roll and deal damage.
Wah, wah.
What happens?
So he runs forward. He's just making like waves, and he's like, looks over. He just says, "That was good," and just backhands the guy with the shield again, and he goes flying. And if there's some nice rusty pipes and things sticking out of the wall, I think he gets impaled on one.
Yeah, you just whoop against this southern wall, and he tracks out of your visual range of the light. But you hear that metal screech through and grind against the other metal from his hide and his shell, and then you see the smallest spark because he is glowing, but you can see that smallest spark burst from his chest, and you hear a whip past you, and it sounds like the rapid beating of hummingbird wings. And again, Kaz, you know absolutely that was the final messenger.
Destroy it.
Catch it! Oh,
Yeah,
it's like a fly in my chopsticks.
it's
Yeah,
like
I-
flailing around.
Can
it's
I
a
try
spell
to
essentially.
shoot the light with my bolt
It's-
beacon?
It's a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a spell.
Should we ask this Warforged some questions?
look around, see
Can
Ash
we?
still trailing behind.
Why he is here? Who sent him?
Is that possible with the find a message I've gone? And I look around in horror to see if there are any giant pipes pointing at us.
Yeah, Kaz is
5 of 'em.
literally just starts squishing across everything because he knows this spot was safe. He's just slowly making his way to here.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Again, you guys are kind of at the disadvantage of you have a very small site profile. I figured out how to make these guys all dead. I'm such a dumbass. I'm a dumb bitch.
At least you know now.
Yeah, I'm gonna crawl
I
back
do
out
know.
of the sewer.
All right, I'm gonna drag the Warforged with me up here with everyone else.
The
I'm not.
deceased one?
Yes, I'm not by myself.
Awesome. Gotcha. Awesome. Oh, they have little headstones. It's
They
cute.
do. So cute.
Just look over at Ash again. You might want to step to the side again.
That is a true statement.
Piss shoot.
Dang it.
That's another piss
Right
shoot.
in line with another.
Oh fuck! I'm just standing in front
He's
of
just
Fish
doing
Shoot.
this.
I'll go
He's
over
just
here.
come a little closer.
Really, that is-
Okay, stop.
Okay.
If you guys are going to question one of these bodies, I would absolutely love to look over the dead Warforged to see what he has on his personage, if he's still like speared on a wall or something like that.
No, I dragged his body over.
Oh, you
I'm
dragged
gonna,
over. Excellent.
I am going to try to question the dead Warforged if I can.
Yeah, on his body, he has a crossbow. And then he has his rapier.
I place my hand on his forehead and we'll see if he lights up silver if I succeed.
I'll just grab both those things to have them for the time being until we
Hey, look at that.
Okay. Ooh,
Nice.
crits.
Amazing.
As I put my hand on his forehead, his eyes
Impossible.
light up silver. If
Okay.
it works,
Yes, it works.
we can ask him 3 questions. He must answer truthfully. What shall we
Nice.
ask?
I'm too busy looting.
You can ask who sent him. You said
That
that.
was my
I think.
first thought. Who sent you?
Yeah.
I serve the Lord of Blades.
And it's just this hollow voice emanates out of this lifeless shell.
Well, apparently his God sent him.
Well, what is the Lord of Blades' interest with us and our purposes?
I would repeat the question.
Oh my God, it's fucking Galaxy Quest. I
Sure
have
is.
one job in this party. It's
Well, I'm guessing
stupid,
I have to
but I'm
ask, so
gonna do
I don't want to go through
Yeah.
the.
Yes,
Part of saying it.
100% you have to ask the question.
All right.
What was the question again?
What is the
What-
Lord of Blades' interest in this party?
He seeks the journal.
Hmm.
I almost answered something different, but you just didn't have the right term.
Well, since he asked for the journal at the beginning, that verifies that he wasn't lying.
That is true. What a waste. So I asked y'all to tell me the questions. I am not a great thinker.
Why does he want the journal?
Why does he want the journal?
He seeks the scheme.
And with that, the Warforge, it crumples like it's being desiccated or crushed by invisible hands, and the flame licks around it and pulls it in towards itself as your power to speak with the dead has extinguished itself.
That was disturbing.
Hmm.
It's better gross.
I learned many things in my time within the temple.
Did you learn anything about the Lord of Blades?
I know a little about him, but I did not learn it this time. He is a warforged god, or so they say.
Yeah, perhaps you can learn more about him from the next one of these that shows up. There's 2 in back-to-back days.
I
Perhaps
seek
we
not
will
to learn
find
too much
more.
about it, for I fear I might like what I hear.
Jesus.
I'm being honest here.
Raise an eyebrow at that, and then just look over nervously. So, are we on the path on the map right now?
Of course we are. I don't
Vane,
even have to look at it. I know.
Yeah, Vane, I also dropped the 2 items into your inventory so you can take a look at them if you want.
Okay. All right. I'll get rid of the other ones that I'd
You just drop it in the water.
be.
Well, I suggest we continue moving then, not staying here any longer for more stuff to show up and attack us.
Indeed.
True statement.
Axiom, I just want to reiterate how much we appreciate you being with us. And we would not be here without you in any way, shape, or form. You are the best amongst us. Please do not decide to kill us in our sleep.
I would never kill you in your sleep.
That's very specific. Where did Revelin go? Where's your token?
Right here.
I would kill you when I looked in your eyes.
Oh, there you are. I was like, I can't find you on the map. Holy God,
I'm the third light source.
I got you.
So
I got
many
you, I
light
got you.
sources.
I'm going to do you guys a favor, and we're going to navigate this. I assume that you knuckleheads are intent on navigating where you need to go. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
very much.
Yes.
That's
The map is quite clear. Down to the south, there is a series of iron rot gates that are controlling the flow of the sewer, and as well as they are just essentially impassable. However, that is not true of the north, and you are all hung up on shit, and I cannot stand it. So, oh my God, I lost a character somehow.
Yeah. I can't see anything anymore.
I know, I got you. I got you.
He's stuck in a wall.
Leave the Warforged behind. I see how it is.
Yeah, where are the? I got the
So as
Kasimir. Go ahead.
as we're walking, I'm going to just talk with my companions about the shifters being in the sewers, and
Go for it.
I mean, it's kind of pool our collective knowledge, what we know about shifters, and it seems kind of odd that they would be down in the sewers from what I
Scourge
know.
upon the world.
At least they're not bugs.
Right.
All right. As you were stomping your way through these waters, you still hear the tong, 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 and there's the discharge, and that filth comes in, raises the levels up a little bit. But as you make your way here, you have made your way to what is marked on the map. It is called the Door to Yesterday. And it is a massive metal door that is set in the worked stone. There's a vast motifs of the different dragon-marked houses, but dead center is a symbol in the same mithril, Kaz, and it's the same symbol that is on the cover of that journal.
Look at the others. Do we still have a ring?
We sure do. I'll hand it over if he didn't already have it.
Okay. Move on up and put the ring onto the door and see what happens using his left hand.
Your left hand, are you holding the journal?
I don't know who actually has the journal.
I think you did, actually.
Oh, I did have the journal? Okay. I didn't have it in my inventory, but I'm like, do I actually still have it? Because I know I was looking at it. Okay. Well, then, yes, indeed he does.
The journal lights up, the ring lights up, and the sigil on the door lights up and erupts in bright light. Ash on the side of the walls and overhead, you hear trap tubes disengaging as the door unlocks and opens. And I need to copy your characters, I think. And as I load this.
And Mega, don't forget that Axiom does have that point of armor I gave him, because I know he spent some. So just so you don't forget, because that'll last until it gets taken away or you do a rest.
Okay.
So is that increases armor stat or gives him an armor slot to use?
It gives him an extra, it's a +1 bonus to their armor score.
It
Okay.
would make my armor a 6, not a 5 for the duration of the spell.
So you have an extra slot to mark, right?
Yeah, I think I mean I guess it's technically the same thing.
Well, no, does it raise the
'Cause it's-
thresholds or does it?
It's a
Yeah.
+1 bonus
Gives them
to
an extra
armor
slot.
score.
So give you
Well,
1 armor.
So it gives
That's
you a
awesome.
point of
Oh,
armor
yeah,
to
I see
mark
that.
off.
Yeah.
So it's an armor
Yes.
slot. Okay.
Yeah.
Their wording is just a little.
It's a little
interesting.
weird. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But from what I
All
can tell here, it says I can give a target I touch a +1 bonus to their armor score until their next rest, or you cast Tava's armor again. So it sounds like I can do this to one person, and that's it. And if I cast it on someone else,
Yes.
that one's gone.
Yeah, because it because it should. Once
Which is
you
why I've been
use-
doing it to one
Yeah.
person only. So
Nice.
Very much.
There you go. All right. So, gentlemen, again, you've entered into a vast chamber. The door itself, when you move through it, the level of the sewer does not go through that door. It actually has receded ever so slightly when those traps are disengaged. That Ash heard that lowers the level and allows you to step through. As you step through, you're stepping into the temperature is mellowing out. The fog is still continuing to roll through the area you've entered. But Kasimir, you know that you have entered into an area that is full of worked stone. It's just, you can tell there's a pile of rubble actually near Vane off to his right. But the tiling, there's mosaic designs to the floor. And the walls themselves, even though they look rough, you realize that they're not rough. They are fine worked stone, but they are coated with layers of soot. And yes,
he's actually kneeling down and moving some of the soot away and looking at it, and he's admiring it because even a place down here in the depths, they paid attention to detail.
yes, these walls, yeah, they're again, this is 100% finely worked in Cannith stonemasonry design. When their artificers and their Magerites do their construction, they are very meticulous, as you know, and everything is in place, everything is measured, everything is perfect. I have a question for you. Do you place the flesh of your hand upon the wall?
Yeah. He's wiping it literally with his hand, just touching it and feeling it because the tactile sense is, what he's going for, getting the crap out of the way.
All right, outstanding. So with that, when you do that, you hear a loud noise overhead. It sounds like gears. And a series of locks begin to unfurl and open up above you, and the walls begin to shimmer and tremble ever so slightly. And
Kasimir's
the
wondering
area
if he should stop
lights
touching
up.
things, but maybe not.
The area around you lights up from overhead. There is a bright white glow that opens up. There are still areas that seem to be in the shadows, but the biggest thing is, and yes, up to the upper right, I need to get a marker. You see a massive metal door. And I'll let you guys be free.
First instinct is, somebody turned on the sun. Oh wait, that was me.
Whatever you did, continue to do that everywhere we go. This is so much better than it
Close the
was.
door behind us. Can you close the door behind us? We just came through, Kasimir.
That's easy. Yeah, you absolutely can do that.
Okay. Excellent. Do
Okay,
it.
I don't
So,
want-
more
I don't want
touching. Yes.
surprise,
So once he's done with that, he's immediately starts looking at these piles of stone. Even the rubble is interesting to him.
Yeah, so these are all finely worked. They match the rest of the design elements that you're really familiar with. They're Can style, but these are very old. I can tell you that they are old,
but it's going to take a little bit of effort if you want to know exactly how old they are.
Yeah, he's gonna spend time literally looking at this.
Okay. Give me knowledge,
Yeah,
but
could
use
I-
advantage because you're a dwarf. What's up?
Oh, okay. I was just gonna ask if I could assist him, but he's already got the advantage.
Yeah, if he's a dwarf, he knows something, but yeah. Okay.
Oh,
That's
Nice.
pretty good roll.
Very nice. Gain hope.
Hey.
These stones, this is all pre-Galifar. This room you're in, this thing, it has been here since before the 5 kingdoms. It has been here before Galifar. It has been here very likely when the Goblin Empire ruled Sharn.
He's going to just say, "This is old, boys. Old. Like before everything we know."
So, like 15, 16 years.
Give or take a few thousand. I don't know how many thousand years that would be, but it's a long time ago.
Wow,
With-
is old.
With that
Mhm.
bit of information in my formal training, could I kind of me try to remember what was going on in this area at that time? If there's a historical precedent
Yeah,
information about that?
let's have knowledge, and if you think you can bring your experience into it, spend that hope.
Yeah, I'll use.
You're digging back. This is
uh,
real old history.
oh yeah, formal education is what I want to pull inspiration from here.
Okay. So yes, there is, that this is an area that you're like, man, you remember studying this, like you were taught Sharn is significant, the layers and layers, and it's always been built and built and built and built. And you know that there's some oddities about magic that control Sharn and how it stands. But pertaining to this, you remember like, oh, there was something, it was a word, it was a specific time frame or an area, and you remember it was called Dorasharn, Dorasharn. And I'm going to take the spotlight, and off to this area in the shadows, you hear the scampering of feet, small rodentia feet. Back to you.
I think I'm
Small, it's
too
fine.
focused on this history to care about feet.
There's a lot of rocks here.
I'm going to move a little bit away from my companions and try to just open myself up also, with my quarry link spirit to see if I can like kind of get any kind of a sense of this place. So if I can, I'm also well read, so I get advantage on
Okay.
roles that involve history, culture, or politics.
Mhm.
And if I can burn a hope to use my
Absolutely.
experience of quarry linked.
Absolutely. And then you're
Knowledge
making
roll.
the knowledge roll. You want knowledge, or do you
Yeah.
want, is there a different, I know you want knowledge because of the bonus. Is there a different thing you could use that might make more sense? Because you're doing a psychic impression, correct?
Maybe was it instinct then, or
It's up to you.
yeah, I'll do instinct. Let's do instinct here.
Okay.
So the advantage, and I've got quarry linked.
Mhm.
Sure, I'm gonna roll with hope. God dang it.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
You open yourself up, and this area has just the amount of psychic energy that has been collected. There is despair. There is sorrow. Something terrible happened here. There are dark secrets buried here. And at the last bit of as you're stretching yourself out, whatever that area is where the door lies, there is a malice that reaches out to you and brushes up against the core of your mind's eye and is gone in just a brief psychic breeze.
Kasimir, I think those rocks are not as. I think the door. I point the door. I think there's something we need to be on alert more than. There's something dark here, but I think we should be focusing on that.
Okay, he's been going down and looking in this rubble and finding small pieces of rocks that might have runes or little pieces,
Sure.
you know, things that he could fit in his pocket because he's like, the professor will love these. And stuffing little rocks. I put an item in his inventory that's just rocks.
Okay, easy enough. And as these, a lot of this is these are actual rooms. Sorry, these are buildings. So it's very familiar as the rest of the Sharn construction of. This was a tower that had these it was a larger tower that still had these small connected smaller towers or chambers attached to it. And you have found evidence of. I mean, there is a place of worship. At one point, you can tell just sort of the make and the nature of some of the carvings that are on these stones as you're flipping them around and kind of piecing pieces together. This was a actual occupied abode at one point.
Is one of them dedicated to? Would it have been dedicated to the Silver Flame, or would this have been a little different back then?
Far older, and the goblinoids, they have a different take on faith.
Okay, and just look over at Axiom and say, looks like the Silver Flame hadn't taken hold here yet.
Give it time.
Pointing at them. And he just starts moving until he gets up to Ashen. He's like, you okay? A little
I just
little
kind
thing in your
of
head
point at the door again.
Where are you?
I point at that door again. I think we should approach that door with caution.
Okay. He's gonna start moving and up to the next set of runes, just kind of eyeing it like.
Remember, gentlemen, we're looking for a adamantium 7-pointed star for our benefactor.
I do not understand this obsession with rocks.
Look everywhere. And I guess if he doesn't see anything here, Kasimir is going to move to the other set of runes over here. Just kind of looking around.
Adamantium.
Yeah. No, it's fine. These are, like I said, it literally was the remains. And you're starting to realize, and all of you guys have seen enough battle, you've seen siege warfare, that these buildings didn't collapse. They were detonated. This rubble has been thrown about.
That would make sense for the soot.
He's looking at some of the divots in the ground. He's like, any of these look like rather large footprints? Just suddenly like, He's put in mind of an enormous warforge in a cave that we ran into at one point.
No, there's nothing like that. Time has passed significantly, so the only real tracks in here are the ones that you lot are making.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna get Griffin close. I'm gonna kind of look at the door and just to like see.
Yeah, is it similar to the last one?
It is very similar to the last one, yes.
Oh, yay.
Well, he's going to just stay back for a second, stand up and do the same thing he did in the last one.
Yeah.
The glow begins on the door, and and you see the light chases itself back when it was trying to trace the runes on that sigil, and it fades away, and the doors remain sealed.
He's going to do the ineffective just.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
That seems damaged.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Is there a way around?
There's a path that leads around it. You could look. The building itself is only about 25 feet high, so it doesn't reach all the way up. You're still, you're in a massive chamber.
Right.
The light itself is like, holy shit, that thing's like up there. But yes, this actual building that you're looking at, it only is about 25 feet high.
Okay. Well, I guess
it's narratively tall enough to make it matter if you have to climb it.
Oh, let me see, gentlemen, if I can see if there's anything up there. When you look around down here,
you go up. I will tell you because it's more of a flattened roof. There are some signs of damage. It's intact. However, there is a large crevice that is right about here on the roof that is big enough for a human-sized person to squeeze down into to get inside. But from your aerial view, that is really the only point of entry that you can find.
Gentlemen,
with a visual,
I believe we may be in luck. And I'll just sink down, and I will take out my rope because I have some fucking rope, and tie it off and throw it down to them.
Look over it. Look over at Ash. Look.
More rope. Send Ash up first, as I had loosened the knot.
Dirty.
Jesus Christ. Here's the question. You're going to have to go one at a time down through this place. So who goes in first?
I'm willing, but I know Kasimir is probably super interested.
Ash is very
interested, but I think he would need somebody with light because he doesn't have light on him right now.
All right. Well, against his better judgment, Ash will go.
I'll lower the rope down into the crevice.
All right, Ash, you're the one making the move. I'm going to take your character off the board.
Never go with DM Ash who goes first.
You've just been deleted by the GM. Good job.
I'm going to drop you inside.
Gently into the sphere of annihilation.
Ash, as you enter into this building, there's a mosaic tile. There are desks and alchemical study and research material that lie undisturbed for ages. However, that's the least of your concern, because in the far corner, you begin to hear, metal steps, ka-tung, ka-tung, as metal on metal begins to make its way towards you. And I'm going to cross one over to you. And you see, well, let's get this. You see one of these, but you hear far more.
Oh, hell.
And that is where we will call it.
Axiom's getting a pet.
Hope he found fembots. Nope.
I mean, to the right person.
My God.
That is where we will call
By
it.
the time we see Ash again, this thing might look like one of the Resident Evil Doberman pinchers.
Yeah, it's covered in my blood.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh
All
my.
the other viscera. All right.
Okay.
This will be fun.
Let's transition out of there.
Hey, maybe Axiom can get a pet.
I know, that's what I said. I want a dog.
All righty. Well, with that, thank you everyone for joining us. I'm glad to see all the viewers join us. I hope everyone had a good time. I look forward to murder botting as many of the party members as humanly possible with what comes next. You never know, though. You never know. They could roll with a lot of hope instead of a lot of fear this time. Before we depart ways, let's go around the room. Frost, what have you got for everyone?
I am Frost, and I'm all over here on Moonskull. I'm also over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern and over on JT's channel. And when I'm not doing stuff over here, writing for Legend Seeker, I am streaming games on my channel and yelling at bad game design. It's really fun. It's what I do.
There you go.
And I think I might be the only person this session who did not roll a crit. So I'm sad about that. Oh well.
We rolled our crits on dodging shit or taking shit, so it's not the best crits in history.
Hey,
I beg to differ.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're like, whatever, I dodge the stuff. And a certain other person is like, woo, I dodged the stuff.
It was the best.
I didn't even dodge. I pulled a Superman pose and just took it.
Right in the face. Took it right in the face.
Good thing you're stainless steel or whatever the hell you are.
Right.
Yeah. That's me. That's what I do.
Awesome. Mega.
Mega here. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun this game. Glad to be back. You can catch me also on JT's channel Friday nights, running Miami by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade game. Other than that, megareacts.com, links to all my socials. I'm on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube, you name it, I'm on it. And also, I have an upcoming manga. You'll learn more about it as we get a little farther in the process. But yeah, it's what I got going on. And once again, happy to be back. A lot of fun this game.
Right on. Sendragon.
Yeah, just usual on start playing, and thanks everyone for watching, and looking forward to, apparently we can roll with hope, we can roll with fear, or we can roll criticals, but we can't do all three. So
That's a true statement.
that'll change next session. Don't have a lot of hope it's going to change, but I'm hoping it's going to change.
No, I'm looking forward to have 5 fears stacked up right now, so it's good. It's good. It's good. And Rhythm.
Yeah, Rhythm here. You can find me on X and start playing if you care to join me for any of my games that I'm running over there. I am incredibly excited to see what happens next. This has all been very interesting. Like it feels very Lara Croft, right? It feels very Tomb Raider. This whole
Welcome to Eberron.
situation. Yeah, it's been tons of fun with that. Just keep going, man. Keep running this game. I could do this for 10 years. I swear to God. What was I? Join if you like this stuff. You like what's going on in Moonskull. Join us tomorrow evening for Moss's Bubba Hotep game, and enjoy what's going on over there. I know it's been a lot of fun for everybody that's been able to partake with that. Leave us a like and a comment, or 5 or 10 for this game if you like what we're doing here, so that we keep being able to do it. That'd be awesome. And get those extra hopes so that Scott isn't the only one that gets all the benefits of us rolling.
I feel like we're being punished for not playing Savage Worlds. That's okay.
No, this has been great. I think we're all just getting used to it. Us and chat and everybody. It's been tons of fun.
Yeah.
What about you, Scott? What are you doing?
I have a few things going on. I think the game will last as long as we can make it last. I will say that. And my big thing is on the 30th of April, we launch our Kickstarter for Split Infinities. And if you're into Daggerheart, or you want to see how Daggerheart handles non-fantasy, it's a book of campaign frames, and base level is 13 frames. Then it's everything from cyberpunk to horror to post-apocalyptic, pirate, if we get some of that stuff. But it's a broad mix of campaign frames, and the campaign frame is like a micro setting for Daggerheart. And again, if you head over to Kickstarter and look for Split Infinities, it'll come right up. Give us a follow. We really appreciate it. We're trying to step outside of the cozy cafe fantasy of Daggerheart and just prove that the system actually can handle things much darker and much heavier. And I think that's everybody. Yeah, are we good? All right, viewers, chat, auf Wiedersehen.